Hey everybody, it's Chad Decan, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen. Last time, we went and gone through 3 whole routes in a row, which was quite a toughie. We did a ton of bios during that time. Well, not really. We did a ton of trainer battles though, and it took a lot of editing. This time, we have made it to Fuchsia City, and also I want to show, I went back and fought all those other trainers I hadn't beat yet, and everyone else is pretty much at level 36 now, with the exception of Leo and Ghidorah, who are both at level 35, which I think is quite reasonable, even though Leo is going to take a while to get there. Level 36 is going to be a bit for Leo, but that's not a big deal. This time, we are going to be exploring Fuchsia City, and more importantly, the Safari Zone, as there's not as much to do in Fuchsia City, but there's plenty to do in the Safari Zone, so it's always good to look around. Warden Slowpoke is running a promotion campaign right now. Try to get to the farthest corner of the Safari Zone. If you can make it, you'll win a very convenient prize. Which is very true, it is a very convenient prize. We nicknamed the Warden Slowpoke. You know, he has the vacant look of like a Slowpoke. My gosh, what an insult. And yeah, so, here is the Pokemon Center. We gotta take a bit to get to it, but I want to go and look around a little bit first. Pokemon photos and fossils are on display. That's cool. And then there's something that we can't get yet, clearly, because that's not for us to get at the moment. So we can't go back there necessarily yet. Well, we could, but there's nothing really exciting back there yet. So we don't have to worry about that. But we're going to make our way over to the Pokemon Center for now. As actually, well, also while we're here, we might as well take a look at these houses. You've met Bill? He's my grandson. He always likes collecting things, even as a child. That's cool. Safari Zone's warden is old, but he's still very much active. All of his teeth are false, though. Yeah, I noticed. He didn't say an actual proper word to me. Wait. Okay, you did hopefully hear that when I said that earlier. And, yes, I am the move deleter. I can make a Pokemon forget their moves. Would you like me to do that? No, I'm good. Let's see. Okay, so now that we've done all that, let's go to the PC real quick. I just need to go and heal because I do want to do some flying soon. As there is something I turned out that I've learned I actually forgot about, and I want to go and cover that in a little bit. Not yet, but later. It's going to be really cool. You look like you have something. You can't become a good trainer with just one strong Pokemon, but raising many Pokemon. Okay. That's not that exciting. Yeah, there really isn't that much to do in Fuchsia City, admittedly. It's all about the Safari Zone here, but we can use Cut. Yeah, for some reason, they made Cut really important around here, when they didn't need to be. But, hey, look, there's a Lapras. That's cool. There's a Pokemart there, too. There's another Cut here. We can go and look at more Pokemon. So I trying out something new. I'm a little bit farther away from the microphone, but I did turn the gain on my microphone just a little bit. Look, it's an ancient Pokemon and a Kangaskhan. That's cool. Any other cool Pokemon? A Voltorb and a Chansey. That's cool. That's very cool. Thank you, Nintendo. Very cool. Alright, let's move in now. This is the Safari Zone, the whole point of this episode. Welcome to the Safari Zone. For just $500 dues, you can play the Safari game. Yes, we actually will be doing this, as there is a ton, and I mean a ton, of new Pokemon here. I actually think we are going to match the fishing episode in new Pokemon. As we have welcomed everybody to Safari Zone, we are going to start with the central area by going and checking out the rest point. What do you got for me? I'm catching Pokemon to take home as gifts. That's cool, bro. We're not going to go through this first run with the intention of doing everything. For now, we're just going to look for new Pokemon and try and catch them, because I want to do bios. And look at that, a new Pokemon. We won't be starting with that one's bio, but you know what? We can start with bios anyways. First up, we have Nidorina. Nidorina is the evolved version of Nidoran female. It's basically just like Nidoran female. At this point, you should have at least one Moonstone. So you should have a lot easier of a time evolving this thing, which means, yeah, you can just straight up evolve this thing right away, if you really want to. Because of that, I'd say that Nidorina is pretty good. Though, you know, Nidoran male is better, because you get a Nidoking. Nidoqueen is a very decent Pokemon, and I would not be against you catching it if you really wanted it. Next up in the central area, which is the area we're in, we have Nidorino! Nidorino is, yeah, just Nidoran male. You get a Nidoking. Wow! Nidoking is so good. That's pretty much all I have to say. Yes, Nidoking is pretty much one of the best Pokemon in the game. So if you want to have a Nidoking, you can find it in both versions. It's just a lot harder to find a Nidorino in LeafGreen. So good to know. Next up, we have Parasect, the evolved form of Paris. If it wasn't useful before, it's especially not going to be useful now. Don't waste your time. Do not catch a Parasect. It's only got Spore. That's the only good thing it's got going for it, and even then, that's not even good. Don't waste your time. Next up, we have Execute. Execute is a grass psychic type that evolves immediately through a leaf stone. One of which you can literally find a leaf stone in this area. So if you don't want to have to go and buy one, well, there are free leaf stones in this area, specifically one. So you can literally evolve your Execute right away. This is actually a really good Pokemon. Grass Psychic is a surprisingly good stab combination, both being special, and it gives Execute a lot to work with is the best term I'm going to use. It can inflict status, it can hit really hard with psychic type moves, and it's really bulky as well. So it's just a good jack of all trades when it comes to being a good special attacker. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. It is very, very good. Fourthly, we have Rhyhorn. Yes, the Pokemon I keep constantly running into and nothing else. Yes, Rhyhorn is okay. That is the best thing I can say about it, to be completely honest. I feel that Rhyhorn is just okay. It evolves extremely late. You're not going to have a Rhydon, the final evolution, until pretty much the end of the game, which is not bad per se if Rhyhorn was better. Along with that, it is a rock ground type with a ×4 weakness to grass and water, and it doesn't have a very good special defense stat. Though, when it hits like a frickin' truck. So I can't not suggest it, but personally, it's just not my thing, though it is very good if you know how to use it. Now for the rare stuff. Chansey. If you can find a Chansey, you are going to be blessed with one of the best special defense walls in the game. Look at that HP stat. Look at that special defense stat. It's beautiful. And then you look at his attack stat and defense stat, and you go, wow, not as beautiful. One big thing. Chansey cannot evolve until the post-game, so do not bother throwing on an Eviolite on this thing. The defense will not go up. So you are stuck with the Chansey's defenses. But that HP stat makes it kind of worth it, and being a normal type in this generation is very good, as the amount of fighting types are very limited. So if you really want a good special wall, this is probably the best Pokemon that you can do it with. One of the best Pokemon. I actually think there's one that does it a little bit better in this generation. But we're not following up with that. Next up, we have Scyther, only in FireRed version. A bug flying type, first of all, isn't the best stab combination in this generation. Bug sucks, and flying is actually not bad, but it just doesn't really have any good moves. Your best move is probably Aerial Ace as a flying type in this generation, because fly sucks. So, you gotta work around that. Secondly, it has good stats. It has very good stats. I will give it that. It can't evolve into a Scizor until the post-game, so you are stuck with a Scyther, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Scyther is a very, very good Pokemon. It's fast, it'll more oftenly hit first, it hits really hard when it does, and it can learn a good variety of moves. Learning Aerial Ace is great. Learning okay Bug-type moves will do, you know? It's overall decent at what it does, but its typing is just it's not very good in this generation. So because of that, I would not fully suggest it because Bug sucks in this generation, but if you want to have a good flying type, Scyther does the job pretty well. Next up, we have Pinsir, only in LeafGreen. Look, there's one right there. Pinsir is a pure Bug type, and look at that attack stat. Oh my gosh. This was the Heracross before there was Heracross. It's only Bug type, though. If this thing was a bug fighting type, it would be amazing. Proof is Heracross. Heracross is busted, and Pinsir and Heracross have very similar stats. Heracross is actually often paired with Pinsir in most future Pokemon games. Pinsir just kind of got screwed over with a severe lack of a good secondary typing. I actually think Pinsir's a really cool Pokemon too, and kind of got screwed over. So, I kind of can't suggest it. Being pure bug kind of sucks. And it doesn't get good bug type moves till later. Not in this game, that's for sure. I would pick Scyther, but you can only find this one in LeafGreen anyways, so you might as well just pick up some of the other cool Pokemon I just talked about. Next up, we are actually going to be fishing, which is cool. I have a lot of steps left, so we're going to go over to our bag. We're going to select our fishing rod for now. Where's our super rod? As there are new Pokemon that we can catch here, actually. First up, let's get into an actual fishing match, I guess. And hopefully it'll be something new. Whoa! Alright, let's talk about it. Dratini is something you can only find in the Safari Zone while fishing. Dratini is the only Dragon-type family of the whole game. Dragon-types only have one weakness, and that is to Ice, which is borderline the worst type in the game. Along with that, it doesn't evolve until very, very, very late. But if you are willing to wait this out and wait till level 55 to evolve your Dratini to a Dragonite, you will have the best Pokemon, one of the best Pokemon in the game. Weirdly enough, actually, this Pokemon does not do well in Generation 3's competitive play because of its very limited move pool. For some strange reason, Dragon-type moves are only special in this game. They are not physical for some reason. So because of that, you are mostly going to be using coverage moves, but the Dratini family and Dragonite learns a lot of good coverage moves. So because of that, it is very, very solid. Though you will not have a Dragonite until the literal ending of this game, like Elite Four freaking championship fights. Like, that is how long you will have to wait. If you are willing to wait, you will have a great Pokemon. But waiting for a pseudo-legendary kind of sounds crazy in my opinion. If that's what you want to do, go for it. Next up, you can also find Dragonair at a 1% chance while fishing. It will end up being a lot higher level on average if you are able to wait. But personally, I wouldn't. I would just get a Dratini and just do the little bit of grinding. But it's pretty much everything I said about Dratini, but you get to skip some grinding, pretty much. Though it's a lot harder to find. If you want to have a Dragonite, just get a Dratini, but if you're willing to wait, go for it, I guess. And lastly, we have Seeking. Why would you get this? You can find freaking Slowpokes, Psyducks, freaking Poliwags. You can find so many better freaking water types in this area. Why waste your time on a Seeking? Don't. Trust me. Alright, that is one set of bios done. We are not done with bios yet. We still have a couple more Pokemon to go. Actually, specifically, 3 Pokemon to go, but they're just not in this area yet. We caught a bunch of new Pokemon, though, so that's kind of nice. Let's check our Pokedex real quick. How's my Pokedex looking? Wow, we're actually up to 37 now. We're catching a lot of new Pokemon, which is cool. And now we are in the eastern section of the Safari Zone, where there is one new Pokemon here. Kangaskhan! Kangaskhan is a pure normal type. It is surprisingly bulky, but it's surprisingly average otherwise. I'd say this Pokemon is painfully okay, but if you want it, go for it, is how I see it. Oh yeah, here's that Leaf Stone I was talking about. It's overall okay. That's just how I see it, though. You can choose it if you want to. That is not what I was expecting to see. I was hoping for something new and cool, but nope, just a Doduo. Yeah, so yeah, that was a pretty quick bio on Kangaskhan. I just don't find Kangaskhan to be very exciting. We also got TM11 Sunny Day there, but Sunny Day is not very exciting as a move, so that's why I didn't get hyped up. A full restore, that's pretty cool. And then this is the resting house, if my memory serves me right. Yeah, I don't think anyone in here actually has anything. How many did you catch? I'm bushed from the effort. I caught a lot, actually. I caught a you lucky duck, bro. You caught a Chansey? That is insanely hard to find. Like, I actually did consider putting Chansey on my team until I saw how long it would take to catch one. And I was like, never mind. Oop, I missed an item back there. We're gonna go prioritize that because I'm not gonna be able to make it to the end anyways. I'm pretty confident we have enough steps to at least get to the final 2 bios. So, yeah. We should be fine to go back and get that. But I keep finding wild Pokemon. Oh my gosh, the Kangaskhan! Oh, bro, we're gonna run out of Pokeballs trying to catch this guy, actually. Come on, stay on the ball. Please don't run. It fled. I actually did consider putting Kangaskhan on my team, but I kind of found it really boring when I was looking at its moveset. It has a very uninteresting moveset, so because of that, I decided against putting Kangaskhan on my team, and once again elected for Dodrio. Actually, I'd elected for Clefable. Clefable stole that spot. It came really close. Clefable, Kangaskhan, and one other Pokemon had a really close race to becoming my normal type. Like, it was very, very close. But Kangaskhan did not eke it out. And now that we're at the northern area, we have the final two bios. Let's begin with Tauros. Tauros is a normal type. Great start. It has a very good attack stat. Pretty cool. Decent speed stat. It learns Earthquake through TM, which is cool, which means it has actual coverage. That's all of the excitement. If you want to have a good normal type that knows good normal type moves and can learn a tad of coverage, Tauros is actually a pretty good pick for that. I would say, I can confidently say if that's what you're looking for, Tauros will fill up that job. Oh wow, I ran out of time. Let's finish up the last bio then. Venomoth! Yeah, Venomoth. Venomoth sucks. Don't waste your time. Do not get a Venomoth. It's bug poison type. Why would you do that to yourself? That's going to be the whole bio because I genuinely do not have anything else to say about such a trash Pokemon. Alright, now that we have gone through that, now we've done all the bios, we've gone and collected a ton of Pokemon, we can actually go back into Safari Zone whenever we want, and now we're going to use all 600 of our steps to make it very specifically over to where I was trying to get us to the whole time. So we're going to be going all the way to the end, as we have finished all of the bios anyways. We're just kind of going to rush through it, as there's nothing very exciting otherwise. Along with that, there are certain items we can't even get yet, because we do not have a certain HM yet, that we will be getting soon, but just not at the moment. We just got to be a little bit patient, fellas. I think that's not a big deal. We can all be a little patient. Let's go. We are flying. Look at that. We made it here with a lot of steps to spare. I'm so proud of us. Okay, we could go down this way, and we're back at Central. And we can't get there yet, though. So for now, we're just going to go up. We are going to come back here once we get a certain HM. Just not yet. Yeah, if my memory serves me right, actually, we want to go down here. Back into... This is west. And then we want to collect this. A Max Revive. Pretty cool. And then we want to go around. Is there anything up here? I don't remember. Oh, did I just blatantly miss an item? Oh, no, I did not. Let's not be silly now. A Max Potion. Pretty good. Ooh, and a wild Pokemon. It's just another Nidoran. Fine, Nidoran. Can't believe I almost caught a Dratini. That's wild. And if we come into here, I think you're another rest house, yeah? I might have gone the wrong way. Uh-oh. I might have gone the wrong way. How many steps do I still have? I can still make it, maybe. I don't know how, I don't know where I went wrong. I don't know where I screwed up, to be honest. Now I'm kind of nervous. I don't remember where to go. I thought I knew where I was going. Turns out I don't know where I'm going. Oh no, I don't know where I'm going. Crap. Okay. We're gonna go back up this way, trying to figure out where to go. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going now. This is bad. I'm gonna run out of freaking steps. It's exactly the opposite of what I wanted to... Oh, look, an item. This is kind of the opposite of what I wanted to happen. I'm running out of steps, and I got lost. This is bad. Oh, we got Steel Wing! Yeah, okay, I think we're back in the right direction now. Yeah, the protein. Yes, we're going in the right direction now. Pretty confident. Just gotta pray I don't run out of steps. I have 69 steps to spare. We're gonna cut this extremely close if we even make it, because we have to make it to the final house. There's a house hidden back here that we gotta make it to. And I'm going to use all of my steps very carefully now. I cannot waste any more steps. Yeah, this is it. There's an item right here. Double team. Oh no! I have to pick! We're going for this one first. No! Oh no! We're going back again. Turns out I didn't have enough space for either. Okay, so we gotta do it again. At least this time, in theory, we know where to go, right? Like, we shouldn't screw up again and waste a bunch of our steps. That was quite stressful. I cannot believe I threw at the very end. Oh, hey, Paris, we can catch this real quick. Add it into the Pokedex, you know? We need to hit 60. Hey! Thank you, Paris. Thank you for joining the PC, I guess. I think you're bringing me up to 38. Yeah, you bring me up to 38 now. Pretty good, pretty good. We're actually really close to 40. I think we do get a new reward for 40 as well. How close are we? Let me check. Yeah, we're at 38. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we're going to get a reward for 40, so maybe I should start doing some fishing? I don't know, maybe. Fishing would get me definitely up to 40. I might actually just need to go fish off screen. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so if my memory serves me right, I need to go west, yes, but I also need to find my way upwards. Turns out I just kind of went the wrong way. Because they made this place a maze for some reason. I don't know why, but they did. Yeah, so then we go up here, go around, and then get hit by another good old nonsense. Perfect. We're gonna go around this way. Up and over. In retrospect, as I've thought about it, I should have gone for the house and not the item. Because that would have made this trek a lot easier. Oh well. Hindsight's 20/20, you know? Besides, we're doing good on steps. We have like, yeah, we're only halfway done. So over here, we can get this item, which is the gold teeth. It's pretty cool. And then we can go around over to our left here. Ah, finally! You're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. We have received HM03, which is Surf. We have obtained Surf. Yes, finally. We have the best HM in the game, and we are going to use it immediately. Surf is a, look at that, look at that, look at that. 95 power, 100% accurate water type move. It is the second most powerful water type move in the game that is good, right behind Hydro Pump. Yeah, we are effectively almost, or 2.5 times strength of Water Gun, which is crazy. We have effectively doubled and more our strength of water type moves, which means Leo just got a lot stronger, just like that. Along with that, we also went and got Double Team, which is cool, and Steel Wing. I actually want to see if anyone can learn Steel Wing. Steel Wing is just, it's kind of nice to have that coverage, even though Steel isn't necessarily anything crazy. I'd rather have Steel Wing than Pursue. At least Steel is physical. That's how I'm trying to see it, you know? And the machine gets set. Ghidorah's learned Steel Wing. Okay. Now that we've done that, do we actually have the ability to surf yet? Because if so, let's find out. No, I cannot surf yet. Alright, well, I think with that, we are going to retire. Yes, we're going to exit the Safari Zone. Yeah, we did not catch, I think we only caught like one new Pokemon outside of that. So we are actually going to be going back to the Warden's house as we have a bunch of gold teeth. And we couldn't understand that guy earlier, so maybe if we just give him some teeth, he'll actually be able to talk to us, which would be nice. That would be very, very nice. That's for freaking sure. Let's go! Hello, Mr. Warden. Yes, we have given the gold teeth to the Warden Slowpoke. Thanks, son. You're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word that I said. Not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office even. Let me give you something for your trouble. We have gotten another HM, HM04, which is Strength, which is just okay, but you know, it's a normal type move. So if we want to just have a decent normal type move on a Pokemon, well, now here we go. Let's see, can anyone learn it who's I don't know. I don't know. Do I really want to teach it to Harambe? Let's take a look at least, right? Maybe we could just throw strength on him just to have it. Maybe we don't have another good move there. Cross chop is good though, but it is not as reliable as Brick Break. Cross chop misses. Brick Break does not. Yeah, I think I actually will drop Cross Chop. I actually did, yeah, he learned Cross Chop while I was leveling up off screen. But I didn't really use it because of its low PP, and I think it's probably for the best if we have it, even though I don't really want to. Just having a good neutral move will be nice. Plus, we can use this. Strength is surprisingly going to be nice to have. And we gained another rare candy. That brings us up to 3 rare candies, which is crazy. And with that, I think that'll be the end of this episode. We did a lot, and this is going to take a lot of editing, which is just great. Next time on Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, we will be fighting the Fuchsia City Gym. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys then.